So I've been asked to remake this video, 30th LSD. Here's what happened is, I was working at this coffee shop back like 10 years ago on Mill Avenue in Tempe. And at the end of the night, I would put all the pastries and shit outside next to the dumpster instead of throwing them in the dumpster so all the homeless kids could go and, pick through them and shit. And I wasn't supposed to. You're supposed to throw them in the dumpster and lock the dumpster, but I said fuck that, because they're always gone in the morning by the time the boss got home, or got to work, so. Anyway, I was walking down, gonna catch the bus, and this hippie guy comes up to me. I don't remember his name, but I'm familiar with his face. He's like, thanks man for the fucking food all the time, And he was high as fuck. He's like, you want a fucking trip tonight, man? And I was like, I was off the next day or two, so I was like, sure, man. He's like, open your mouth. And stupidly I did, and he had an eyedropper, and he squirted a bunch of fucking acid in my stomach. You know how like now after like, shit kind of freeze, the colors are brighter, you see traces and shit. Not on 20 or 30 hits you don't. You lose your fucking mind, man. Like I almost went blind. I was listening so hard. I was seeing shit like melt before my eyes. I couldn't read. My whole frame of vision was like constantly shifting like that. I was like, what the fuck? I missed my bus stop because I was high as fuck. I got off the wrong bus. The wrong bus stop. And I was only like maybe a mile away from my house, right? But I was so high I couldn't even fucking walk straight, man. I ended up sitting next to the canal, talking to myself until the sun came up. And I peaked for like 5 or 6 hours, man. Not like 1 or 2 hours, like a couple hits. I peaked like at least 5 or 6 hours. I lost all concept of reality and time. It was quite spiritual, and I wasn't really scared though because I knew it was just a drug. So I was more worried that I couldn't find my way home, and it took me like 8 hours, which should have taken me like 20 minutes. But I made it. And I was high for like 2 days. Kind of sucked. I started to get worried after a while because I was like, am I ever gonna not be high again? So yeah, that was my experience. I don't recommend taking that much LSD.